That if a woman is going out with a man, she belongs to that man. That's his woman. So she wants to do OnlyFans. She owes him some money because she's his.
Because everyone wants to be with a Tate. It's normal. Every girl wants to be with the king.
I will not have nerds as children. I refuse to have a nerd carry the name Tate. If my son is a nerd, one of us has to die, him or me, and I'll challenge him to Mortal Kombat.
I don't want to be near you.
I don't know where, getting this impression I hate women. I mean, we can purport that. We can attempt to label me with that all we want.
Andrew Tate, what's your name?
Andrew
Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate's been
Andrew Tate.
More searched than Mr. Beast, Kanye West.
In fact, Andrew Tate is one of the most searched people on the internet right now, and it all started back in June of 2022. And since now, in August 2022, Andrew Tate, most talked about person on the internet, hands down. Most popular as seen in all of these countries, but yet still nobody really knows who Andrew Tate is or what he even does. So who is Andrew Tate? Well, Andrew Tate was born on 14th of December 1986. In 2005, he practiced boxing and martial arts on the side, fighting under Storm Gym. That year, he won the International Sport Karate, and he's even been seen on programs such as Big Brother, while his career stems from anywhere from casino businesses, Hustlers University, webcam businesses, The War Room, and OnlyFans managements. Before Andrew Tate became social media famous, he was a professional kickboxer. Tate trained under the coach Amir Sabasic at Storm Gym in his hometown of Luton. After Tate's parents got divorced and they moved from his birthplace of America in Chicago, he started kickboxing at the age of 17 years old. While it is unclear on how many kickboxing matches Tate had, he was a 4-time world champion with a kickboxing record of 43-9, and he was a champion at the age of 23 years old, but he retired from kickboxing at the age of 28. But Tate came back to the ring where he suffered a nasty eye injury.
Why are you wearing glasses?
Sunglasses.
Yeah, we're inside.
We are inside. Very perspicacious of you. I have bad eyes.
You have bad eyes. You have bad eyes.
I have bad eyes because after so many fights in the ring, I had a retina detachment, and there's a lot of bright lights here, and it makes my eyes very uncomfortable. I don't want to squint on camera, so I'm wearing sunglasses. So if you want to continue to make fun of my medical condition,
why did I make fun of it?
You just tried. I know you just tried. No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
No, it was a genuine question.
Yeah. I just tried to make mock me. It's fine. Versus men's mental health, but if you got a retina detachment, it's fine. No, ha.
Actually,
it's funny now.
Then after that, in 2016, Andrew Tate was seen in Big Brother, which is a TV series back in England. Then Andrew Tate was expelled from the British version of Big Brother in 2016, when his first few moments of being controversial on the show really started coming out. A 2016 report in The Sun reveals that Big Brother producers in the clip identified a woman is seen laying on the bed while he strikes her with a leather belt. Then Andrew Tate is seen yelling at her, although Andrew Tate claims that he was doing nothing wrong and came back and said him and this woman were friends and that he was doing this as a joke and that I'm still friends with her and she's in the UK with me now. With then Andrew Tate having a series of tweets saying, "Everyone reads 50 Shades. No one cares they kicked me out because I told my new plan to Big Brother. They said it's too clever and dangerous. So WTF is this about? I have never heard a girl in my life, and this is a total lie, trying to make me look bad, and Laura put a belt on Marco and didn't get kicked. I am not a violent man. Kinky? Yes. No such a stupid story. I didn't even hit Marco or Jaco or Chelsea when they threatened me." And was also causing issues for Big Brother even before the show had really started, saying, "They told me if housemates hit me, I can't hit them back. To wait for security, but I told them no way. I'm a calm person, but I would defend myself."
What really
happened? I have my own theory on why they kicked me out. I don't think it's any of the reasons they said it was. I know something came out in the paper or whatever, but things came out in the paper about everybody, you know? And the thing that came out in the paper was bullshit anyway, and it was refuted by anyone involved, so that's bullshit. I just think that because I was so good at pissing everyone off, I think they thought over a 12-week period, this guy being as smart as he is and those people being as stupid as they are, he's just going to wind one up to the point where they're going to attempt something ridiculous. And they thought for the safety of all involved, you better get him out of the house, and that's what happened.
Which then leads us to Andrew Tate's first ever real business, which was his webcam business. Again, something that's super controversial, but this is how it happened. At the time, Andrew Tate was dating 5 girls at the same time. He flew them all in to the UK to sit them down to tell them about this business proposal, which was an online webcam business. As you can imagine, a lot of them all started fighting, and then 3 of them ended up leaving, while the other 2 actually ended up staying with Andrew Tate to start this online business, as he had promised them that they would all get rich together. And when he had this webcam business, it was out of his small apartment in London, and at one point he even had 75 girls working for him for this business in 4 locations, accumulating $600,000 a month from his webcam business. Which then leads on to our next controversial topic on why Andrew Tate actually had to leave England and move to Romania. And this is what he had to say on a podcast.
And I was like, this might be some money. So I text all my girlfriends, I think it was 5 of them, text all 5, said, you're all coming here to live with me and work with me. They loved me. I love this man. I am with this man, we're a team. He's gonna take me from the ghetto streets to the hotel suites. Once you get bigger, you start hiring girls who don't love you. They're in it for the money. And I had one girl, and she got too drunk one day, and she threw up in my apartment. I told her to clean up. She refused to clean up, started being an idiot. So I took her stuff, threw out the window. So I was like, all right, cool. You want to be a gangster? Right, you're a gangster. Got her shit. We're like high up. We're like high up, like here. It was just out the window. So I threw it out the window. Got her by her 2 arms and marched her out the door, locked the door. End of it. Give me my money, give me my money. Did I text her back? I ain't paying you nothing. You threw up my blah, 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 blah. She went to the police.
Oh, shit.
And told the police I hit her. 4 months later, 5 in the morning, 4 months later, I'm laying in bed. And I heard the door, boom, 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 boom. And I don't know how I knew, I just knew it was police. Like, you're under arrest for a suspicion of assault of this dumb hoe.
Which then leads us on to Andrew Tate's main sources of income. After he did all of these things, Andrew Tate started a bunch of casino businesses. As he said, he used to go and visit them frequently and thought a casino would be an absolutely amazing business. Because when Andrew was broke, he used to go to casinos frequently to try his luck. And back when he used to do his fighting, during his commentating job for RXF, a cage fighting show in Romania, there was a sponsor who owned multiple small businesses, casinos in Europe. Andrew wanted to strike a deal with him to start his own casino franchise. However, the sponsor was wealthy and his business were already thriving, so Andrew had to come up with a different plan. He approached him and asked whether he can set up a casino using their branding and with his own money. If it was successful, Andrew would give the owner a percentage of the money. And one of his many tactics to make money at some of these casinos were when Andrew realized how overpriced coffee was at Starbucks, so he started giving out free coffee in the casinos. The free coffee attracted a lot of customers and the casino started making money.
Yes, so in Romania, I have 15 branches of a casino. And this casino brand is owned by 3 brothers, and they have 400 locations from Estonia all the way down the east of Europe. I overheard them say something like they turn over like 18 million a day or something ridiculous money. I said, look guys, I want to open some casinos. I want to get involved in this moneymaker. And they kind of looked at me, typical Eastern European mafia. Imagine, fat, bald, cigar, exactly like you'd imagine them to be. And they're like, why do we need you? Like if I want to open a location, I send a picture in a WhatsApp group of a building, and 2 weeks later there's a location. What do I need you for? A few years go past. We're kind of talking back and forth. They won't let me franchise with them. They're not interested. And then I said, look, how about this? I'll pay to open locations, so it costs you no money to be involved. I'll give you a percentage of turnover, not profits. Even if it makes no money, you're making money because it's pure turnover. And I'll open up directly next door to your number 1 competitor in Romania. So I'm going to go to war for you with my money because I'm right next door to your competitor. The location may not make money. I'll lose all my money, but you're getting a percent of turnover. You ain't got to do anything. Doesn't cost you anything. You make money, and it's just pissing your competitor off. And they agreed. So I was open for like the first month with bribes, but the bribe kept going up because it's Romania, right? The police chief would come. He wants some. And the police chief would call his mate, who's the fucking, fire inspector, some jackass. He'd come. Then the alcohol licensing man would come. It was just like everyone's got on the phone like, hey, this casino's still open. They'll pay you to go away. So before you know it, every 5 minutes, someone's in the door for money. And we weren't making money, so we had to close down. So
with the casinos not being much success, Andrew Tate moved back to social media again and using online businesses to fund his lavish lifestyle. The next business Andrew Tate started was a business called The War Room, which is a global network with members, bases, and influence in more than 70 countries. It contains a myriad of expertise that allows them to influence people globally. Its members either have achieved or are working towards freedom. The War Room has multiple Telegram groups on different topics. This entails franchising, graphical locations, legal documentation, fitness, biohacking, and much more. The membership had claimed to change people's lives by teaching people how trivial money is. Apparently, it costs about $4,900 US to join the membership, where the payment has to be done by crypto if you're looking to join, and allows you access to all this information and different people to talk and maybe strike up business deals further on down the line.
The War Room is everything outside of money. And what will happen once you have money is you realize that it's all the things outside of money that are actually more important.
Facts.
Most of you want money because you want power. That's what you really want. You don't give a shit about expensive things, but you want to feel and look powerful. And you'll realize if you're a nerd and you get rich, that you're not powerful. You're just a robbery target.
You're still a nerd.
You're still a dork.
Yeah.
So the War Room is absolutely everything else. So I want to differentiate between the two. They're both, but the War Room will provide you with everything about the masculine imperative, the masculine life outside of money. And those things are actually far more important.
Which then leads us to Hustlers University, which I'm sure everybody watching this video right now has heard about and is maybe a little bit unclear on exactly what it is. Hustlers University is a school that teaches people how to make money. It's a community with Andrew and dozens of War Room members. It contains stock analysts, options, plays of crypto analysts, and DEFI. It also teaches a bunch of business skills that Andrew Tate has learned with a subscription fee of $49.99 per month to enroll, and it renews automatically each month and has over 100,000 members on Discord. Now, Andrew Tate claims that in the first few months of people putting in about $150, so after 3 months, most people are making about $1,800. But that's what he's saying. There's no evidence to suggest that. Also, a lot of people have been quite mad because it's basically a pyramid scheme where in the university you are given a link, and if you sell for people to join, you actually get a commission from the first few months of people that you get to sign up, which is basically a pyramid scheme.
Has this course called Hustlers University where it teaches you how to make money. Part of it is that you get an affiliate link once you pay $50. And once you get an affiliate link, anyone who clicks on that link, you get a percentage of their first membership. It's a pyramid scheme. He's made a pyramid scheme.
And then finally, Andrew Tate's main final business is OnlyFans agreements. Now, in Andrew Tate's eyes, he believes that if a woman is to make an OnlyFans, that he should get some of that money.
What do you think about OnlyFans?
I'm a capitalist, and I believe if there's a product that people will buy, then someone should sell it. I have no problems intrinsically with females doing OnlyFans. Like, if men are stupid enough to buy this, then women should certainly sell it and make a bunch of money. More power to them. I'm a feminist. I believe in empowering women. Make as much money as you can. Yeah, sure. Do OnlyFans. Like my bitch, I wouldn't even mind my girl doing OnlyFans as long as I kept all the money. I wouldn't give a shit. If I had a girl who said I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, cool, go for it. Let me know how much money we make.
You're keeping all of it though?
Yes, she's mine.
100%. You're keeping all profits.
I mean, I might let her buy us some shoes or something. But all in all, I mean, it goes into my bank, and I might gift her something depending if she's been good that month. But she's my property, so she's selling my property. Like if we're gonna rent out my house.
Watch out, Andrew Tate. Let that be a warning. But which leads us to the final question. Why has Andrew Tate been growing so rapidly across all social medias these past few months? Well, to explain, I have brought on my own I brought a gal to explain.
Andrew Tate's big claim to TikTok fame comes from the rise in his course Hustlers University, essentially a course where he targets insecure guys, promising them all the answers to making money, getting girls, and being alpha males. The main moneymaker? Well, by recruiting new people to join the course, MLM style. This led to guys enrolling and sharing clips of Andrew on social media to gather hype around the elusive alpha man behind their supposed success to get other people to join under them. Over time, this led to more and more people sharing clips of him. both ironically and unironically, until he became a well-known viral topic for his extreme ideas and polarizing outlook on dating.
Thank you for that, Retro Phantom. So basically getting a bunch of people to share Andrew Tate's videos all across social media in an attempt to sell his university course for a little bit of commission. That's why we've seen Andrew Tate popping around absolutely everywhere these last few months.
Andrew Tate doesn't have any, he has a lot of social media footprint, but not necessarily a lot of accounts. How is this happening? I wondered, how does this work? Why are there so many people out there that are making accounts and promoting all of your podcast appearances, clipping you, and defending you every single time?
Because I inspire people, my friend.
Well, part of it is because I think there is a financial interest that's associated with it, because the more they promote you, the more they can sell Hustlers University to other people so they can get an affiliate code. The percentage that you get with your affiliate code when you get other people to join Hustlers University. That's where it came from. That's when I realized, oh shit, okay, it's just a basic multi-level marketing scheme.
And has evidently made him more famous than the Kardashians, Kanye West, and even Mr. Beast in the last few months. Also, I feel like Andrew Tate's been playing a little bit up to a character in the sense that he's just been saying outrageous stuff like this.
Back where you started, Wagey. Someone has to fucking flip the burgers, dumbass.
Insult. Why do you call people worms? And it's very, very clear to me, at least, why I call people worms. Worm is a pointless creature. The only reason a worm exists is so that bigger, more important animals can eat something. They don't do anything. They can't see. They sit in the dirt and they just move around in the dirt and they try and hide a little bit, and then a bird eats them. And most people live their lives as worms. Most of you are worms. You don't do anything important. You're just living in your shit life, living your little dirt, just sitting there wriggling, hoping an eagle doesn't come along to fuck you up. Into hell, and the devil's like, oh, I'm gonna burn you. So you gonna do shit, pussy. Well, I'm gonna stand there and let you burn me. You look like a bitch. No, I'm not like these fucking mask wearers. No, you ain't burning me. You touch me, I'll fuck you up. So would it have been fun to be the king of hell or an angel in heaven? I'm looking at these atheists, and they're all just dorks, or just nerds, or, I mean, Christians are nerds too. It's hard.
Which in turn gets a lot of people to share this kind of stuff because it's outrageous and not a lot of people would say this kind of stuff in the first place. And unfortunately, it seems like it works. But be careful, because I feel like it's a double-edged sword. Because as a result of Andrew's extreme views over these past few weeks, with some stuff just being way too far and a lot of Andrew Tate's past being dug back up.
Why are you getting hit? Why are you getting beaten? You don't listen. You. Do as I say.
He has now evidently been banned on every single social media, including Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok finally. And listen, you know it's bad when you get taken off of TikTok. I think I've seen some stuff on TikTok that probably wouldn't even be allowed on the dark web. So being banned off there is really saying something. And the other day, he's even had his Hustlers University taken down completely as a result of a bunch of YouTubers coming out and making videos on Andrew Tate, digging up his past, talking to people that he used to know to really try and expose him for the man that he is.
The dumpster fire of a human being that is Andrew Tate.
And this weird disconnect is everywhere, where Andrew Tate is practically screaming how great Hustlers University is on the one hand.
Hustlers University is the greatest thing that exists on the face of the planet for people who are trying to escape the Matrix.
And yet, if you look at their own success screenshots that they provide, their students are getting at best like very part-time income. Like there's screenshots of $400 a month, maybe $2,000 a month. And those are the examples they chose.
We have the Hustlers University site listed in their bio and they try to sell it to people. Even Andrew Tate stans or Cobranators or tater tots or whatever you want to call them consistently say that Hustlers University is pretty mid and it doesn't give substantial financial advice. Whoa, that's just so crazy. A guy who has been caught scamming people and lying and says whatever he wants all the time is running a get-rich-quick Ponzi scheme where he scams average people out of their money? Wow, this is crazy.
And how the internet works. So it's very easy to come along and say, Tate's making over $10-15 million a month. We have to find a way to discredit that. We can't discredit the amount he's making because we know that to be a
so we're going to wait, how's that possible?
We're going to come along and say it's being made dishonestly. I understand that. But and hey, it's fine. If that's the prerogative, people can come along and say whatever they want. If it was a dishonest program and a dishonest system, then I wouldn't have so many happy students. I wouldn't have 5-star reviews. I would, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Anyone with a brain knows. But I understand that it's very easy to be jealous. And when you're a fan and you're watching all my stuff, you're going to come up with these theories.
Brother, I already told you, I'm the only motherfucker in this call who gets flamed when I make more money. I already make too much money. I'm good. So no, it's not. It's definitely not jealousy.
That is a problem. He means it. Like he. If you look at this guy's track record, there's some dark. There, like we're all laughing. Oh, it's a big. This guy literally has some issues with women. Like this guy has raised his hands with women. There's if you look on his Wikipedia, human trafficking are all in the Wikipedia, bro.
Young boys are gonna attempt to behave like him. They're gonna go to a young girl at school, and they're gonna treat her like shit, and then that's gonna imprint on her. And you still think this guy is a G. You still think that it's okay to support this behavior.
But while making this video and talking about this, kind of lies the question, is that completely the right idea to do? I think yes, in many ways, absolutely. Having a role model for young men like this is just never a good idea. As you can see already on TikTok, I'm seeing a bunch of people starting to say the same kind of stuff. Unfortunately, I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily think for themselves and will piggyback off of big egos like this to really shape their personality. But then also on the other side, I think taking away people's accounts and taking them off the internet and completely banning them while they're saying stuff that is free speech can also be dangerous. Because where do we draw the line in the future? Are we going to be taking down people's accounts when we don't agree with them? Although, having said that, I do feel like this is a little bit different, as that Andrew Tate hasn't exactly been the nicest person in the past, and it kind of goes way beyond just words that he's done.
Just because there's 10 slides with a smoothie background and terrible Photoshop doesn't give it any validity. Why do people automatically believe this? It's time for social media platforms to do something. To do what? He doesn't even have a TikTok account. Ban him? If you just do a couple Google searches, you can see how nonsense it is. Look at all these like verified accounts in the comments, like vile, despicable, and yet he's still, what a creep. They all believe this bullshit.
But I'm kind of curious, what do you guys think? Now that you've been learning about Andrew Tate's complete past over these last few months, with every little bit coming out to light and nothing really being hidden anymore, thanks to the power of the internet. It seems like that's what always happens. But generally, what are your thoughts and opinions? Do you think Andrew Tate should be completely banned off the internet? Or do you think they took it too far? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Something a little bit different, I know, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and also consider subscribing. And I'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah, I had mixed reviews on the color. Some people said they like it, some people said they don't like it, and I said, well, what color's your Bugatti? Oh, fuck off then.